Hello guys, I thought I would make a video because I've been seeing quite a few Reddit posts and some YouTube videos about this, and I finally had to reach out to Ipsy directly to try to get some clarity on this matter because I knew darn well what I was reading. Something didn't add up, something didn't sound right about this whole thing. Yeah, my gut instinct was correct on this, and now I'm glad that I reached out. So I feel like I should make a video to hopefully boost this message, get this out there that there's some misinformation going on, and people are upset over, well, maybe not nothing, but it's not quite what you thought you were mad over. So, backpedaling a bit, these posts and videos that I've seen, I'm not going to name drop anybody because I'm not trying to hate on anyone whatsoever. It's an easy mistake to make when you're basing things off of something from Reddit, honestly. But basically, the misinformation that was going around was that certain individuals on Ipsy had very briefly seen a thing on the website claiming that Ipsy was instating a new thing where every 3 months, instead of getting your normal Ipsy Plus, GlamBag Plus subscription, you'd be receiving an upgrade to the tune of $78 freaking dollars. And then they quickly pulled that information from the site. Now, if that were true, I 100% agree with you that, yeah, that is cause for outrage, and this is exactly why I've reached out to them, because if that were true, I'd be like, yeah, is there some way to opt out of that without having to, cancel my subscription completely, because I don't have 78 spare dollars just laying around every 3 months to throw at this, especially when the kicker, for that $78, you would only be receiving 8 products. Granted, they claimed to the value of $300 plus, but at the end of the day, 8 products for $78 when the ultimate subscription level is $50 and you receive 12. So if this were true, and if this weren't something that you could opt out of, I would strongly consider on those months pausing that subscription, taking Ultimate instead, and calling it a day. But, I don't know, something about this just, it didn't sit right, it didn't feel right, it didn't sound correct, it didn't make sense why a subscription that normally is, what, $25? It's either 20 or 25, I believe, for Plus, why they would just spike that straight to 78 every 3rd month. That made no logical sense to me. That if you were going to do that to a subscription level, wouldn't you want to do that to Ultimate, the people who have more disposable income to be throwing at this, who would be more likely to just spend an extra $25 or $28 a month, I guess? I'm bad at math. Rather than the Plus members who basically would be paying about 3 times as much as what they'd normally be paying those months. So, I reached out on Twitter. I was gonna start emailing them too if I had to, and reaching out across the different social media platforms till I got an answer, but luckily I got an answer on Twitter pretty much right away, so I didn't have to go those other routes. So I tweeted at them about this directly and was told to DM them, so I did. And my message, let me scroll back up and find it, because we went back and forth, and I will read you our back and forth. Okay, so my message to Ipsy Care was, okay, here I am DMing you. I was the person who tweeted saying that I've seen several Reddit posts and YouTube videos claiming that there's going to be some change to the GlamBag Plus, where every 3rd month there is an upgrade month, where we're expected to pony up $78, which is more than the cost of Ultimate, and if this is true, why is this not being made explicitly clear on your website way in advance, so that people who can barely budget in the normal cost of Plus can try to either figure out a way to afford those months, or alternately, if there is an option to make it an optional thing where we can just get our regular Plus bags those months and have it be an opt-in thing for the upgrade months. This seems horribly disingenuous to the subscriber base to not be upfront about this as soon as possible if that is a change that is coming, as not everyone can foot that kind of a steep bill every 3 months out of nowhere. And for how much advance we had on there just being new packaging for Plus, an advance notice on the new system with 3 picks each month for Plus, how come the same transparency isn't being given with this? That is, if this information is even true, or has someone started a rumor that's completely false and this isn't even a thing? Please, some clarity on the whole situation would be very, very appreciated. So they wrote back, like within 10 minutes, so I didn't have to wait long for a response, and there's more than one response here, so hang with me. Hi Jennifer, thanks for sending that over. We're testing this feature to a small group of GlamBag Ultimate only. So it wasn't even Plus in the first place, it was Ultimate. I'm sorry if this caused any confusion. I understand your concern, but no worries. You can expect your GlamBag and GlamBag Plus memberships to continue monthly at their current rates. If anything changes, we'll be sure to let you know ahead of time. We're always testing out new ways to improve your experience, so thanks for sharing your feedback. Let me know if I can help with anything else. So I wrote back. Thank you for this. That makes far more sense that this would be a test thing for Ultimate members, not Plus, as that's closer in price point. Apparently, people have been getting the details of this story incorrect, and it's been causing a lot of panic with people over it. Thank you for clearing it up. If it becomes a more widely rolled out thing, is that still going to be for Ultimate members, or was it correct that it was intended for Plus? They wrote back, Hi Jennifer, thanks for getting back to me. I'm so glad I could help. We're always testing different ways that we could improve your experience with us. I'm sorry for any confusion this caused. I appreciate you bringing the confusion about this to our attention, though, so we can try to prevent it from happening in the future. I've alerted our marketing team about the oversight. This feature is not available at this time, and we're still working on finalizing the details. We'll be sure to make an announcement about any changes that we make to our memberships. Please let me know if you have any other questions or concerns, and thank you for being part of Ipsy. Oddly, this message not only didn't really answer my question, but they sent that reply 3 times in a row, rapid fire. So then I wrote back, Right, I know it's not a current feature or anything yet. I'm just curious which account level that it's going to apply to when it is, if it's Plus or if it's Ultimate, because while I understand that the limited test is with Ultimate members, people were making the claim that when it is finalized, it will be affecting the Plus members. Now, I'm not a current Ultimate member, but I am a Plus member, which is why I'm curious about this. So they wrote back, Hi Jennifer, thanks for following up with me. I'd be happy to explain further. Since this is a test, we aren't offering the promotion at this time. We're just testing it to see if our members would be interested in a feature like this. We haven't announced how this feature will be available if we decide to offer this promotion in the future. Because of this, I don't have any information on who will all have the option to take part in the quarterly features. If and when we decide to move forward, we'll be sure to make an announcement letting you know who all can participate in the feature. I hope that helps. I wish I had more information for you at this time. Let me know if I can help with anything else. So, still super vague, still not really an answer. So I wrote back again. Okay, the wording you have used has the word option. So that is to say that if Ipsy does decide to move forward with this feature, or with this in the future at some point, for whatever subscription level or levels, that it's just an optional thing and doesn't have to replace the normal bag on those months, yes? And then the final reply they gave back, because I stopped replying after this. Hi Jennifer, thanks for your message. I don't have a lot of information regarding this test, but from what I understand, that's correct. This could be an option for members to choose to opt into. Thank you so much for understanding that I can't provide much information about this promotion. Let me know if you have any other questions. So it's still kind of vague, but at least from what I can parse together based on the limited information they're giving, it looks most likely like it's going to be affecting Ultimate rather than Plus, although again, not confirmed, but it does sound as if that's what it's intended for. And it does sound like it might be an optional thing. This particular customer care rep at least made it sound that way. Again, it's possible she's wrong and that it'll be a mandatory thing for whatever level that it's affecting, but I mean, she's making it sound like it's optional, and if it's optional, that's fantastic. But if their idea of optional is to just cancel your membership those months, that's not really optional then, is it? No, it's not. So I'm hoping that there'll just, like, be an option, like, maybe a button on those months for, would you like to upgrade this month? Yes or no. And then you choose from there what you'd like to do. Either get your regular bag or the upgraded bag. I personally think that would be fantastic if that's how it played out. But again, that's the info that we currently have to go by. So hopefully this cleared up at least some of the confusion that's going on, even if it possibly caused some more in the process, but I feel at least a little more reassured seeing that it looks more likely that it's going to be affecting Ultimate rather than Plus. But anyway, that is it for me for this one. If I find out any further info, you know I'll share it with you guys. But for now, that's it. So, as usual, if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe. Hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload. Leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.